sometimes, the main problem with farming is the people.
It's the people.
It's the people. There's nothing wrong. I have a goat here, I enclose it here, I feed it, I have my peace till the evening. All right?
Yes.
I have this building here, I leave it here, I go to wherever I'm going, I come and the building is here. I have my peace.
Yes.
I leave the people here, and by the time I come, my goat is starving. By the time I come, one is missing.
One is missing. Human pest everywhere.
Yes, it's the people.
I have one of the most interesting personalities I have ever met in my life today, right here with me, and the person of Papa Ro. Okay, let's just keep it simple and short. And believe you me, you are in for some really controversial times here at Sementia Learning and Development Farm. I don't even know what has brought Papa Ro all the way here and from where, first of all, and your background. But the way you already started talking even before your car parked and everything, this is a very natural conversation. And for me, when people make that effort to come all the way to our farm, we really want to know what pushed them here. You never know what your story would inspire somebody out there to do. So please, today I'm going to be doing less of the talking and I'm handing it over to you. What brings you here? Maybe your full name, your background. Yes. Guys, watch out. Let me know if you agree with some of his perspectives in the comment section. Your name is?
Papa Ro.
Papa Ro.
That's it. It's as simple as ABC.
Which nationality?
I'm a Ghan.
Okay.
A Ghanaian.
Okay.
And an aspiring farmer.
An aspiring farmer?
Especially livestock.
I see. No wonder, because for you to come into my home and you see me holding my stick and the first thing you do is to claim the stick from me like it is yours. I was wondering, what passion is driving this man here?
There is a lot of passion in me standing here that is driving me. And immediately I saw this. Then the little Christian that I am, I remembered Moses, so I needed a staff.
Guys, I'm happy we have multiple of these here. The man just snatched my stick.
And so now I have a staff.
You have a staff?
And this staff...
It's left to the road or what?
No, this staff is my office. So I'm going to be a good header.
Okay, and you said I should address you as such.
Yes.
But Papa Ro, so you mentioned you're an aspiring farmer. I really love that because over here we have professionals from diverse backgrounds coming here to learn what we are doing, to understand the concepts, and to go replicate it wherever. Non-Ghanaians and Ghanaians. So you mentioned you're an aspiring farmer.
Yes.
So before you go fully into this farming, what are you currently? I'm just curious.
Currently?
Yes, sir.
Currently, I'm still doing farming. I was doing farming, I'm doing farming.
What kind of farming? Because here is life.
I was doing poultry.
Poultry?
Yes.
I see.
I was also into a little bit of crops.
Which kind of crops? Maize?
Maize.
Cocoa?
No cocoa. It was just maize.
Okay.
And maize.
And maize.
And it was just a passion. Something that was just fun to do and to go around.
I see.
Yes, and that's how I started.
And why the sudden interest in livestock?
Of course, you have to sit down and put one and one together. Putting one and one together. Livestock, I did poultry. Thousands of poultry. I had about 10,000.
Definitely you were a success at it.
Yeah, yes, you can say success at it. But
don't
then
be humble about it.
I realized that
you are not one to downplay your
No, let me downplay it because I should have been somewhere a quarter of a mile near Sementia, but I'm nowhere near Sementia. So I really need to downplay it.
You know, Sementia was doing poultry and then we also ventured into
Exactly, you realize that
livestock.
you know what it is. Sometimes the main problem with farming is the people.
It's the people.
It's the people. There's nothing wrong. I have a goat here, I enclose it here, I feed it, I have my peace till the evening. All right?
Yes.
I have this building here, I leave it here, I go to wherever I'm going, I come and the building is here. I have my peace.
Yes.
I leave the people here, and by the time I come, my goat is starving. But the time I come, one is missing.
One is missing. Human pest everywhere.
Yes, it's the people aspect. That's
He
the
has
difficulty.
already started enumerating the challenges that exist in this
That
industry.
is it.
The people.
The people.
Is it a particular challenge you encountered in the poultry
Exactly,
farming?
it's one of the main challenges I encountered because it was very difficult counting 1,000 birds in the room.
Yes.
And they are running down. And then you feed these chickens and they are about time for you to sell. You start emptying the pen. You take 100, you take 200. By the time you get to 500, the pen is almost empty.
Where are the rest?
Where are the rest? And then today you come and one worker is run, he's gone out. Say
Oh,
was
no.
the mother called and then he's gone. And then the rest will tell you, hey, he's the one who has been stealing. People. And then you ask, okay, so I had a star.
Yeah.
So you watched him steal. You know he was stealing and he never said it. And now he's stolen. He's gone.
He's gone, yes.
And then now because everything is zeroing, you are not telling me he did it or they who have run away
after
did
he
it.
has vanished anyway.
Once they vanish, you also vanish. Yeah, so you hire.
What makes you think that if you go commercially in livestock farming, it would still not be an issue with people, especially if you have a huge number at a point?
With livestock,
Yeah.
as compared, you agree with me? If I have 100 sheep here, just visibility, looking around them, I can make sure they are a real 100.
You're confident about that?
I'm confident about
All
that.
right.
But if I have 100 chicks here, you can't tell me they are 100.
I love that. This
Yes.
is brutal honesty, and I think
Yes,
I really
you can't
really
tell
love
me
that.
they are 100.
Wow. I hate for us to stand at one particular place because, hey, we have to keep things exciting. So let me do a little introduction of where we are standing, then we would move because, of course, let me also give you an official and formal welcome to the Sementia Learning and Development Farm in Suhum in the eastern region of Ghana. Where we are, it serves multi-purpose actually. Sales yard for when we go around the community sourcing local breeds. We keep them here, put them on weight gain programs, cure them if they are diseased, and generally make sure that they are reproductive before we sell it to other local farmers.
Okay.
This whole project is just a heart program, which is from one breeder farmer to another breeder farmer. Because the complaints we've gotten over the years is someone like you who is an aspiring farmer, they walk into the markets or let's say the livestock markets wherever, and it's usually a gamble because just by looking at the animals, you can't exactly tell the detailed information about them which you need. First of all, are they even mothers?
Yes.
You buy and the animal is not able to produce, what do you do? So we source them, sometimes they come here already pregnant, and so when you, an aspiring farmer, come to buy your breeding stock, you are sure that, oh, these guys I am taking home with to start, I'm going to have some return on my investments. The other service or purpose it serves would be a quarantine area, as I've already mentioned. Because as an aspiring farmer, when you get to a part where you have your stock of flock or herd, and you go to the market or wherever to source new ones, usually it's not advisable to just add the new ones on the go. You quarantine them, monitor them, observe. And so this space here serves at that. Currently it is empty because somebody has come for the last stock of local breeds we had. And I love the fact that the market is picking up because there is a huge demand for it.
I have come late and I'm going to get nothing.
But it's not too late. Just next week or the week after, we are going to be sourcing and we would keep them for a while. So when you come, you are assured that what you are buying, it is quality, sir. And notice...
You go and buy them, bring them here,
Yes.
treat them,
Yes.
give them food to
Yes.
eat, make sure they are strong and healthy.
Yes.
Then I come and take it.
Yes.
That's
To
an
go
additional
start your
value
breeding farm,
to go and
yes.
start.
That's an additional value for
That
you.
you're going to add
That's
to
why I
it.
said it's a heart project from one breeder farmer to another.
This looks like a model farm.
It's a model farm you have come to serve.
Yes.
It is a model farm because we believe if we even cultivate the biggest goat farm in Africa, we
Yes.
still can't do enough. But when we're able to construct a model farm and project the accurate operations, the correct knowledge onto the world of the internet, a lot more people or farmers would have access to how it's done right.
That's true.
And they will do it right there. With the way you are blunt, I know if I say something you don't agree with, please let me know because I really would love to know what you think about it. So let's go this way because this is the training hub. As part of us helping farmers all over the continent to do it right, we are going to focus heavily on training them to give them the right knowledge, the right concepts, the right information. And so that is what this beautiful indigenous structure is for.
I like it. Yes.
We are a self-sustaining farm. This is our feed solution center.
Oh, okay.
Come, I'll give you access in there because
Feed.
Yes. You're a special guest. I'll give you access.
And ensure that it's not only going to be access to seeing, but you are going to give me feed to send away.
Let's finish and let's see how it goes.
Sure.
Hi there. I hope this video has been educative and fun for you to watch. Thank you so much for watching this video. But I have a quick question for you. If today is your first time, welcome to the Semenshia family. But if this is your second, third, or fourth video, my question is, why haven't you joined our family? Please go ahead and hit the subscription button. And don't forget to also like this video so that we can grow this family that is on a journey to change the narrative of farming in Africa.
So this is a feed solution center.
Okay, so that's your dry matter.
Hay,
yes.
The grass you saw.
Yes.
That is the processed version. So no chemicals, no additives. We just sun dry it.
Okay.
Hopefully there is good weather and you're good to go. I mean, coming back to you and your poultry issues and everything, does it mean it's farming you've been doing all this while?
No.
What other ventures have you been into?
No venture. I was just there. I was just a layman running around.
Running around.
Doing something called banking.
Doing something called what?
Banking. So I was told.
So you were told?
Yes.
So how long did you practice this banking?
You don't want to know. It's a hell. I was in hell for 30 years.
You know I have audience from diverse professional backgrounds watching you, right?
Yeah, let them.
I have bankers among them, right?
I'll tell the bankers where they are is hell.
Look into the camera and tell them so that if anybody...
Where you are is hell. You need to liberate yourself.
I already issued a disclaimer about his personality.
Yes, the disclaimer is there. I accept it. But I'm telling you, if you switch off, you know, an old man told me something. It was just our last 2 weeks, which has really hit me hard.
That's?
He said, we are always getting things wrong. The system is changing, but we are not tagging along. And I asked him, what do you mean by that? And he told me that, you know, we were colonized by the whites. So when the whites were leaving, there were spaces. They had created offices. This is sanitation office. This is the president's office. This is the cookhouse. And so we needed to fill in those offices to be able to run the system they were using in governing us.
Fair enough.
Now, down the line this time, all those offices are now choked.
Yeah.
And when they got to that stage, they went into industrialization, they went into farming, they went into things that were spun.
Yeah.
They were not squeezing everybody down that lane.
Yes.
And then I sat down and I thought, that's why I told you I had been a slave. So your parents give birth to you and say, look, we'll be a lawyer, we'll be an accountant, we'll go school, we'll be a doctor, what? And then they direct what you should be, your future path.
Yes.
And you had no say because they put food in the plate.
He who controls your stomach
exactly controls you. So he was saying, can't I see it's gotten to that stage where that place is choked and then we need to digress, go out and do other things that are more profitable, that will also spare the system on.
Yes.
And I've been thinking deep about this for the past week. And I realized it's true because I had taken to go into farming. And let me tell you, it's as simple as that. People used to say, you're a banker, you sit in the office, you don't have time to do anything. Somebody walks in and says, Adwa will come and tell you, this pellet is special. You know the percentages you need to know. This is Semenshia feed and it's properly made for. And so how much is it? It's 1,000 cedis a kilogram. And then you have to swallow it and then buy it. You see, and that is it. But then you are there as a banker if you have a chance to go out and have a local backyard and you have a goat or two, you wouldn't walk to the market to go and buy meat for 35 cedis a kilo, 40 cedis
So
a
now
kilo.
you are returning to being self-sustainable.
Exactly what we all need to do than to cram ourselves into
those
that little
offices.
line in the offices where you get nothing.
Guys, I told you you're really in for a treat and a ride today with Papa Ro.
All the way from Ablikuma in Accra.
But how long were you doing the poultry farming?
I've been in it for the past 7 years.
You disinfect for me, then you come in. For the past 7 years.
Yeah, 7. Doing poultry. All kind of poultry.
Please come on here for me.
Doing ducks.
You did ducks.
I have ducks. I still have ducks.
You still have. What capacity
Yes.
are we looking at right now?
We are looking at about, for now, I was doing ducks. I was doing about almost 200.
I see.
Now I've scaled down and I've taken a new direction
To
in all those things. Now I hatch and I sell. So I need a small place.
yes.
I hatch, brood, and it's gone.
Yes.
I hatch, brood, and it's gone. So I have my breeding
I
stock.
told you guys that the nuggets of wisdom you are going to get today.
Yes.
You see, he's already dropping them.
So
if you're a poultry farmer, you know,
don't
even
go
though he's
in
moving,
for
you can catch this.
for
Huge
60
land
by
space.
40 and everything. No, you can still survive on that.
Meaning?
I have Brahma chicks.
Oh, really? Beautiful.
I do silky chickies.
Yeah? Yeah.
So the exotics. And I have
Yes.
people who come, I hatch and sell.
Yes.
The remaining I keep, I sell. And
So
that's
for
what
the
I
past
do.
7 years you've been doing this poultry, you were still doing the banking business?
Yes, I was in the banking
You had
business,
enough
but I was
time.
preparing my exit. No,
So
I
have
had.
you fully exited now?
Yes, I did. And you can imagine how I ran out, the speed with which I went out.
I can only imagine. Can you exhibit it here for me?
I had to run. And then when I got outside, I looked at the building. I was,
The liberation you felt.
more than Mandela from the prison yard. I tell you.
I told you today you'll be doing more of dedication for me. Anyway,
More than Mandela felt when he came out of the prison.
Mandela has even received a shout out. Okay, so Papa Ro, where we are is the gestation pen, okay? We have spoken about it several times. I mentioned to you we rear both local and exotic. This is a clear example. These are local mamas who just delivered for us. This pen here, usually when they deliver, just before they deliver, we move them here because you don't want any commotion, fighting there that might affect the pregnancy. And so when they also deliver, we keep them here for maximum 2 weeks to make sure they are fine. Then to my, yes, because this is home and it gets cold at night. Especially more so for the exotic ones, they are good at giving multiple births. So if you are relying only on the mother to provide that natural warmth or heat for 3 babies, nah, you might end up losing one. So you as a farmer have to be proactive, put all of these structures in place so that at night, a mother is helping, but technology too is also helping. So for now, we have all of these are West African mothers. Yeah, this one gave us 2. So you see them, all of them 1 week, just about 1 week. And what I love about livestock farming, and I tell everybody who comes here, is nothing ever goes waste. Nothing.
I told him, as we were coming.
Oh, okay. You told Mr. Joseph. Beautiful. Nothing goes waste. You see this beautiful, as people call it, lawn you are walking in. It is also feed. We call it the Sementia grass SF02. What you are seeing over there is the SF01. And you know the distinct feature? This is just how it goes. So it's a cover crop. It controls weeds. And so when we go to other farmers' farms, they grow it in between.
In between the grass. So
You are controlling weeds. At the same time, everything here is food for your animals. Does it make some sense?
a lot.
That is our mother and baby pen. All of those mothers you see are Kalahari Reds. They were brought in from South Africa recently. And they are good at giving multiple births, I would be honest with you. One gave us 4 recently. We put it on our social media page and it was crazy, the reactions and everything. And that's the beauty of what we do because it makes you very credible.
What type of feeder is this?
Is what you see online. This feeder,
Yes.
it's locally made. So
I
we
know,
put
I
the
can see.
pellet
So you
feed
just
in
put it
there.
in there. That's small, that quantity.
Yes. Okay. Oh, it has to be small because you see this?
Very rich.
Supplementary.
Okay.
Very rich. Very, very rich. So let's move in. To our left, you can see the grass. The grass I told you has a fast regeneration rate. And here we do rotational feeding. That's why our pasture has been demarcated into what we call paddocks.
Yes.
So each
So you get to move
space
them
you are
to another
seeing,
place
exactly.
while this one
yes,
gets
they
to
feed between 10
grow
and
back.
20 days, then they move. If you don't do that, number one, you won't be able to maximize your pasture. Because the way goats feed, they bite top here, they bite here, and they just scatter the whole thing, and lack of efficiency in the feeding. And this guy has got to be our most friendly animal here, because he's coming towards me right now because of the pellet feed. Come.
Come.
And by the way, this is my most favorite pen. So
It sure will be. It sure will be.
what makes you say that?
It's the pen for his. And so it sure will be.
Sorry, I have no words for you right now.
Let's get inside.
Okay, guys, hold on.
Oh, they know you feed them. Look,
Yes,
look.
Guys,
Give me a nice picture. That's a friend. Okay, that's enough. You don't need.
no, you will get hurt. Go back.
No, that's okay. I'll see you again.
No. Spread it here.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
Good.
Okay, that's it.
Great.
Everybody pick.
Oh, give my guy some.
Yes.
Great. Hey, Mr. Jerry Kells, come.
Hey, there's one called Jerry Kells.
Oh, that's the sunning mill. That's a Jerry Gold.
Okay.
Papa, this is our male pen, and obviously you've seen the different breeds we have here at our farm. And they're all under 2 years old, I must tell you that. Yes. I asked somebody to guess, they said 5. No. This boa is 1 year and 3 months. So this is the Sanin, which is a dairy goat. This is Kalahari. This is Savannah, that beautiful white. This is the boa. When you see the boa, the distinct brown or red neck and the white body. All flown in from South Africa. But you see this premium quality genetics you are seeing. If we lose the animal today, that's it. And that's why we are embarking on artificial insemination. As it stands at our farm, we are able to tap the semen. And so we would inseminate it into... Exactly. So the future is so bright, because as it stands, we have to fly them all the way to Ghana. But with that project which we have initiated, it's going to really cut down costs for farmers in West Africa. And this is the vision most other West African farmers from Nigeria to Zambia to Liberia have bought into. And so we send some there every quarter as I speak with you. Yes, sir.
I mean, I'm not going to sleep today after coming here.
I see.
Yes.
I see.
Because you've really added a load to my aspirations.
That's really good to know, because
yes,
it's one of the major
and it was good I came here. I go around farms to learn. And then at the end of the day, and then I call, and then somebody picks and says, I'm Felix, or is it I'm George? And he says, it's going to cost you 300 cedis. And then I was like silent on the phone, and then he was like, hello? And I said, no, I'm not going anywhere. Let me get over the shock. 300 cedis to visit. So let me get over the shock.
Okay.
But I'm still with you.
Yeah.
Then he said, oh, but I said, just keep quiet. Let me recover, and then we'll start talking. And he was all over the place on the phone. I wish I could see him by face. But then, you know, I always tell people, there's always value for money.
Thank you.
If somebody is doing something and is doing right, and you think it is right, why do you have to go for it for free?
Yeah.
And the more that once you pay something to acquire some knowledge, you guard it.
Yes, you got it. You do.
You guard it.
Yeah.
But if you are if it's given to you for, I can tell you, if you give this out to somebody for free, you will go there by the next 6 months and it's gone lean or it's dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you tell him this costs $10,000 or 10,000 cedis, and he buys it at 10,000 cedis, you go there, he will even put a bucket there and be washing it up and be giving it a good bath. And that is why, irrespective of the shock I got, I still came down.
Oh, I am so glad you did.
Yes.
I am so glad you did. Papa Ro,
okay.
I want you to look into this camera.
Yes.
And leave some few words or last words to people who are also in the banking sector, other professional backgrounds, and who still are aspiring to be set free, in your own words,
yes,
and come back
to be liberated. If you want to be liberated,
last few minutes are yours.
And you want to enjoy your passion, just go kick for it, but make sure you get professional advice before you go in. Because sometimes you push in a lot. Why people, there's nothing like failure. There's something like experience. Great. So when you fail it is an experience for you to do the right thing the next time.
Yeah.
And in order to mitigate the failure, reduce the risk, you
Yeah.
come to very professional people like Ajwa and Semenshia Farms. And you will have a lot to learn.
Yeah.
And even visually, it inspires you to do what you really want to do.
Visually, the inspiration you
It's
get.
the inspiration you
yes,
get here
yes.
that will really move you. Let's divest. Even those who are not yet ready to leave the system, you can start something small.
Exactly, yes.
And then when you start something small, you build it up, you scale it. Exactly what I did.
Yeah.
I was still working when I acquired my land.
Wow.
I paid through my salary. I was still working when I bought all whatever I'll need for my poultry.
Okay.
And then I started it slowly and small.
Papa Ro, it's been my absolute pleasure
Yes.
having you
Me
right
too.
here.
Me
I'm
too.
so
Me too.
honored you
Me
made
too.
the trip.
I'm more than honored. I'm so happy. Now that I've seen them visually,
Yeah.
I can waste $1,000 for one.
Guys, on that note,
Which
I
I
would
do.
just say we love you and our
Yes.
doors are always open. Just contact us like Papa Ro did. Come here and get your vision pumped up for higher, ventures. We love you, and it is bye-bye from us for now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.